Our team here at iDT was able to sit back and analyze Arya and Sansa Stark in Game of Thrones. Their personality and typology is very interesting. Now, I have heard certain types for them that make sense, other types that don't make sense at all. One thing to keep in mind is that both of these two women are extroverted types. That's number one. They're both object in their orientation. Even how they stand, how they carry their shoulders, how they walk seems very much willing and adaptive to the external world, the information that's coming into them. They seem more responsive and allowing themselves to kind of adapt to what's coming at them initially. And based on that, they are more reactive to it, yet more involved, more engaged in it naturally. Now, Arya is an SE Dom. Some people have said TI Dom. Some people have said FI Dom. What we at iDT found out is that she is not introvert at all. She's an extrovert. She is more object-oriented, more responsive. Ever since she was young, she had this thing in mind of wanting to become a knight, something that best represents who she is as expansive within the tangible space, SE, looking for potential, yet maximizing it on output in relation to impact that she wants to create for herself. When she told her father that that's not me, not wanting to be a princess, she was referring to her FI. Her FI assimilation was basically saying that that's not who I am. None of that is TI. It's not reductionistic in terms of being detached and giving reasons and checking for consistency in relation to the idea. The internal idea is more relating. She's relating to the experience that she wants to have for herself and how she wants to impact the world. She could be more combative in relation to NI and TI. And that oppositional ideator is not really in her service, in her favor. She is more reactive within the moment and yet more responsive to what is happening in front of her right now. In the long term, she kind of stumbled to be somebody of importance in the show, but she had no idea of that importance. That wasn't a part of the plan. She kind of just fell into it naturally. And you're talking about a person who's more engaged and more adaptable to the real world, and then all of a sudden she winds up being in the right place at the right time. She was very much thinking in a moment when she was young, and that transferred nicely even when she aged and got older after she became a faceless man. Now, in contrast with her sister Sansa, who started off very much adaptable to the external world. Whatever it gave to her, she kind of used those emotions, understanding it, and kind of merged herself and how she felt. She held herself to the protocol of others. What other people liked, enjoyed, their emotions on certain things. She was able to bend what she thought in order to put on a mask or a character herself in order to support the emotions of others. This is an FE Dom. They're both attached, both Sansa and Arya, just that Arya is attached to the sensory world, whereas Sansa, a judger, very much attached, reductionistic to emotion of others externally. And you can see her consistently doing this and not really going into or like going into confident with her shard TI in relation to TI NI. So her oppositional combatant state is also an ideator, but it's the TI NI ideator. You can see clearly that she was consistently not willing to go into any form of breakdown or merging of any sort whatsoever. Her whole focus was on expansion in regards to the collective, where she see that she could actually be was a queen of a handsome man. Like these dreams, right, that she keeps going back to because she's a natural dreamer. She wanted to expand upon that further and make it her reality in relation to her SI, assimilation. She wanted to bring that to life. And when that didn't happen, that really did put her in a combative state with TI and I. And now you started to see when she became the Lady of Winterfell that that TI really show his face with NI. And she started to get a lot more directive and pinpoint into what she wanted, what she's seen, the ideas that she had in order for her to still fulfill her goals, which is to be a queen of Winterfell and in charge. But at the same time, she was a lot more sharp and direct into how she got there. She became a lot more calculated. And because of that, you could clearly see that she's battling with judgment. But it's FETI that she's battling with.